Well, good morning again. Daniel Valdez again. It's a pleasure and honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. For the first time since 2009. Yes, think about how old you were in 2009. Some of y'all weren't even born yet, but that was the last time that the South Houston area hosted a Bands of America Regional. It used to be at the Rig at Pearland High School. Now it is at Webster State. It is at Webster, Texas, Challenger Columbia Stadium. Bands of America is back. I am so excited to be there at the BOA South Houston Regional. Let's talk about it real quick, and then I will get out of your way because it is going to be a busy weekend for me. It's going to be a busy weekend for everybody at the South Houston Regional too. So you want to watch this event at home? BOALive.tv. They've got everything ready to go for you. So sign up for a Pro Pass. You can watch the entire event. You can watch all the regionals live from the comfort of your own home and on any device you'd like. And because this is such a special regional, because we're coming back for the first time since 2009. It's been a long, long, long time. I think this regional needs a personal touch from the Texas Bands live vlog, so I will be there in person, live vlogging the entire event. Come find me in the stands. I can't wait to see you all. It's going to be a blast. I'll be there for the whole event. Live.txbands.com. You'll be able to watch you'll be able to see live commentary of the entire event as it happens with photos and everything. So come find me. I can't wait to see you all. It's going to be such an exciting time at the South Houston Regional. Again, this is going to be such a fantastic contest. This is one of the biggest Bands of America contests in the state of Texas this year. We're going to go over the schedule. Let's talk about it. Let's have a lot of fun with this. I know there's a lot of excitement. The stadium looks fantastic. I can't wait to see you all there and sit in the stands with y'all and everything. So without further ado, let's do this. For the first time since 2009, South Houston, we are back, and this is the Nerdin. We are at the Bands of America South Houston Regional Championship presented by Yamaha Corporation of America, October 5th, 2024, Challenger Columbia Stadium in Webster, Texas. 28 programs competing, 12 to finals. One program's walking out of here as the new Bands of America South Houston Regional Champion. Let's look up the schedule. Yes, this is going to take 4 blocks, and we're going to start at 8 a.m. with Angleton High School. We're starting off after that with 8:15 a.m. Klein Kane High School. They were a finalist at the Austin Regional a couple of weeks ago. At 8:30 a.m. it is Cypress Ranch, and at 8:45 it is Cypress Park. We take a break right after that. Don't stray far, because we have a finalist from the Katy Regional last year. 9:15 a.m. Brazos Wood High School is back at 9:15 a.m. 9:30 is Shadow Creek High School. Shadow Creek hasn't been open for very long, but they are already a finalist for TMEA Honor Band this past summer, so congratulations to them. A massive accomplishment for such a young program. They're on at 9:30 a.m. 9:45 a.m. Clearbrook High School. I can't wait to see y'all's percussion section. I'm going to be pins and needles ready for y'all to perform and light the house on fire. It's going to be awesome. 9:45 a.m. Clearbrook High School. And then at 10 a.m. my pleasure to present to you the national finalist, the state finalist, pound for pound, one of the best programs in the United States. 10 a.m. Pearland High School. At 10:15, Foster High School was a finalist last week at the North Houston Regional. Foster High School at 10:15. Same for Klein Oak. My friends over at Klein Oak High School, they are on at 10:30 a.m. They were a finalist at BOA North Houston last week. 10:45 a.m. Churchill Fulshire High School is coming back. They're on at 10:45 a.m. And then James E. Taylor, the Jet Band, at 11 a.m. And then we take a much-needed lunch break. Go out there, support local programs, go by the concession stands, buy all the food. Can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. Take your lunch, come back, high noon, Grand Oaks High School is back. 12:15 p.m. it goes Ridge Point High School. 12:30 is Langham Creek. 12:45 is George Ranch. And then at 1 p.m., Claudia Taylor Johnson High School. Finals last week at San Marcos, former state champion. They've done it all. 1 p.m., Claudia Taylor Johnson High School. And then after them at 1:15 p.m., yes, we have from Mississippi, West Harrison High School. They are coming down to join us in the state of Texas and perform for us, so give them a massive round of applause when they go on. I love when out-of-state programs come to Texas to perform. It is going to be a great show. Can't wait to see you all. Hope you all are safe. Hope you all are well. And please, from everybody here, every band fan in the state of Texas, welcome to the state of Texas. Welcome to the South Houston Regional. West Harrison High School at 1:15 p.m. Clear Springs High School at 1:30 p.m. And then at 1:45 p.m., already off to a great start on their campaign to Grand Nationals. Friendswood High School, they're a finalist last week at North Houston. They're on at 1:45 p.m. And then we take a break because we're going to need it for this fourth block, which kicks off at 2:15 with Cypress Falls High School. And then at 2:30 p.m., the state finalists, the national finalists. They never disappoint. It is Ronald Reagan High School, the Rattler Band. Venom Brass, 2:30 p.m. They are back on here at the regional. 2:45 p.m. Dickinson High School. They were at the state marching contest last year. They're on 2:45 p.m. 3 p.m. Seven Lakes High School finalist. Houston Regionals, no matter what, they're the finalists. They're there. They were at the state marching contest last year. They do it all. Seven Lakes High School. They are on at 3 p.m. sharp. Clear Lake at 3:15 p.m. And then at 3:30, Dawson High School. Finalists last week at North Houston. They're back 3:30 p.m. Then at 3:45 p.m., Cy-Fair High School. I am extra pumped for their show. Always such entertaining programs they put on. Finalists last week, second place at the BOA North Houston Regional. 3:45 p.m. And then Bridgeland High School at 4 p.m. Final band of the entire day. They are on a campaign to Grand Nationals, taking the leap, striking when the iron's hot. State finalists last year. They've really grown over such a short time, and they are ready to make this happen, and they are starting at 4 p.m. And that ends the contest portion. But we're not done yet. Here's the thing. When I decide to go to certain events outside of the city of San Antonio, the Austin area is right, it's an hour away. I can usually make those events. But I try to split my time up around the state. Sometimes I try to go to Houston, sometimes I could try to go to Dallas, and there really isn't necessarily a rhyme or reason to it. It just kind of depends on, what I feel like doing. But then I'm looking at your list. I'm looking at the great bands. Okay, yeah, these bands are really, really good. This is going to be an entertaining contest. And then I look at 4:15 p.m. and I look at those bold letters. And my eyes immediately focus on Marching Storm. If you have never experienced, and this is not seen or heard, understand that. If you have not experienced the Marching Storm from Prairie View A&M University, you are in for a life-changing experience. These people walk into stadiums, they light the buildings on fire, and then they walk away like it doesn't bother them. They are fantastic performers. It is such an entertaining experience when they play Entertainment Tonight to start off their shows. It's one of the coolest things you're ever going to hear on the field. I promise you. So stay in your seats and pay respect to the Marching Storm for Prairie View A&M University. They are on at 4:15 p.m. And in advance, thank you all so much for coming down and hanging out with us at the BOA South Houston Regional. Oh, I can't wait for this. I cannot wait for them to come out and barbecue us in front of the marching band gods. It's going to be a fantastic performance. Then prelims ends. And then after all that, we got to find 12 programs to get to finals, and we got to do a whole finals contest. So you look at that list, how are you going to pick 12? It's going to be very, very, very difficult to do. BOA South Houston is fixing to be one of the best marching contests in the state of Texas this year. It's going to be such a great experience for everybody, for the performers, and for everybody watching either online or in person. Can't wait for you all to be there. You got to pick 12. Performance is going to be key. You're definitely I know the rehearsals are super intense this week because of staffs trying to figure out whether they want to do the entire show, even though they just learned it, or, hey, do we hold off a little bit and then really give them something for the super regional if we're going to that, or the UIL contests that are coming up. So decision time is being made right now. These decisions are happening right now. I remember, when I was a performer, we tried to figure that out, and we tried to figure, okay, how much of the show do we want to perform? And sometimes we didn't necessarily know until 2 days beforehand. So right around now, decisions are being made, and hopefully they're in the best interest of the performers. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's putting full products out there and who maybe holds back a little bit to give a more polished product or product that they've already been learning for several weeks at a time. So that is the BOA South Houston Regional. I can't wait to see you all. Join us online. BOALive.tv, live.txbands.com. I will be there in the stands. It's going to be such a blast. I can't wait to see you all. This is such an exciting event. I love when we go to new venues because there's just a different buzz in the crowd. It's really, really neat to experience. So, folks, I am done here. Thank you all so much for listening. I really, really, really appreciate it. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.